Sure, I'll kill a world boss. Why not? World boss against my infinite rocket launcher ammo build, whatever you want to call it. No problem. 3v1? No problem. Sweet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is going on here? What is going on here, y'all? We'll just shoot some rocket launchers everywhere. You feel me? This is what Borderlands is supposed to be like. Just straight explosions everywhere. That's what I'm talking about. Oh boy. Come here, buddy. Feel the wrath of the rock. I'm like an AC-130 right now. Dude, this thing is absolutely insane. Maybe I should make a little build guide for this. It really doesn't take much to get to this point. Oh boy, what is this? Oh, that's so annoying sometimes. Just straight chaos. Oh boy. What a boss. And hopefully maybe we could get the bottle lightning from this kill finally, you know? All right, we'll just use straight up the rocket launcher. Come on. It's really not that bad. Cool. Yeah, it's really not that bad. It no bottled lightning. Aw. But yeah, it's really not that bad. Doesn't take a lot to get it started. Get cool. Let me quickly go over what's going on. Skill tree, the red tree, we got some perks in there. Movement speed, some detonation, just 1 point in there. Status effect, you gain gun damage anytime you apply a status effect. We got some berserk. There's only red, got that on, just so you can do more cryo damage from berserk. Blue tree, we got a bunch of ordnance damage, magazine size, tail of the comet, just to do overall cryo damage over time. This does stack, does a ton of damage. And then we got killing an enemy with cryo damage from guns or status effect. This actually counts for our ordnance. Rocket launcher 2, you get cryo affinity. This increases gun damage, overall ordnance damage 2. Then we have primal surge. This is whenever I aim and apply status effect to an enemy, there's a chance to partially restore his shield and ammo. This is how we are generating a ton of ammo whenever we shoot enemies. And then if you can get a class mod for ballistic bulwark, even if you can just get 1 point into this, this is going to give you a ton of overshield. That way you don't die at all, ever. And then 1 point into blackout, just so our ordnance damage has a chance to critically hit. And then we apply shock that way too. 0 points into green tree, but I equipped this one so we can throw our axes just in case we do go out of our rocket launcher form. One of our specializations gives us where reduces ordnance cooldown whenever action skill is activated. So if we throw like our frost axe or fire axe, whenever we just get our ordnance back, so we can go back into rocket launcher form just in case we need to. But yeah, specialization, we have 20 into brute, 10 survivor. Riddle you this works with the rocket launcher, very nice. Equip that one, and then these three tripwire, full spectrum arsenal, ordnance damage now benefits from increased gun damage. This is how we are stacking our DPS. And then ordnance damage, ordnance gain a chance to critically hit enemies and also gains increased critical hit damage. Very nice. Make sure rocket launcher is really strong. And if you wish to use a different ordnance, like the Gatling gun or those discs, you can. It might be a bit slower on the damage just because the rocket launcher does shoot really fast. So you can stack up your ammo quickly and just take down enemies as fast as possible too. But I'm trying to get the bottle lightning. That way we can do, instead of using the rocket launcher that we have now, we could just shoot out the bottle lightning and just destroy everything around. Hopefully I could get a better roll than having the one I have now, which is only 2 bullets in a clip, and I shoot too fast, so the ordnance will like go off and then it'll be on a cooldown. I wish I could get at least 4 bullets in the clip. That way it keeps refreshing as long as I'm shooting. Also, the perks that we have on our gear is you would look for gadget ahoy. This is going to give you increase ordnance cooldown duration just in case you're out of it, but that's really not needed because we're always in it, regenerating ammo. But the second and third perk are very useful for increased DPS, increased damage, and kills grant 20% damage for 15 seconds. Very nice. Another one you can look for, where is it? I just had it, not trick shots. Get throwing. This is another one we can look for. You can get at least 1 perk into this, where it gives you ordnance damage is increased by 10%. Anything that would give you ordnance damage or gun damage works for both the rocket launcher, because gun damage also applies to our ordnance damage now from our specialization. When it comes to guns, we're not really using guns. We're just using a rocket launcher. Our repair kit, the one I have equipped. Hold on, let me see. We have AMP on use grants increased damage. I really don't use this because we keep shooting as fast as possible. Accelerator, the good one you can use is on use grants like cooldown recovery for your ordnance instead of action skill. And then I have high caliber on here, which is another good one. Gives you projectile speed and gun damage for your second perk point. That would also work with the rocket launcher ordnance. And then we are using Cyborg class mod. This is going to give you a couple points into the blue tree where we need some ordnance damage and ammo regeneration or restoration. And if you can get a Cyborg mod, that will give you at least 1 point into ballistic bulwark. That will increase your survivability overall and your regeneration ammo, because this is going to give you overshield. And then coming to our bread and butter, our very handy unique here, super soldier shield. When energy shield fills, grants an overshield. When energy shield is full, grants 25% fire rate, 25% movement speed, and regenerates 1 ammo per second. This is very nice for any ordnance, regardless if it's a rocket launcher, a disc thrower, or anything. This is going to be very handy to regenerate your ammo so you can stay in the ordnance as long as possible. But yeah, that's it. And of course, your enhancement, the best thing you want to look for is anything that will give you gun damage. More gun damage transfers into ordnance damage, and then that will increase your damage overall. I think that's about it. I mean, you can keep I have this SMG here just so I have a taser just in case I do go out of my ordnance for some reason. Maybe I go down or something. You can tase someone up and get back into action. Skills, like, again, yeah, I pretty much went over everything. I do. If you wish to use the shield, you can. I would go with the one where it gives you a barrier around you. That way it increases your movement speed. Not speed, but increases your cryo damage with guns. This also works with ordnance damage as well. And then that way you can have your firewall too for bossing. But that's really not needed. I mean, we do a ton of damage already. This is the hardest difficulty, and it's very comfortable regardless of what you're doing. But yeah, please subscribe, like the video, and catch you guys next time. Bye.